Welcome to the Thin Within podcast, the show for women who want mental secrets for weight loss mastery. I'm your host, Marna Thall. I'm the owner of thinwithin.com, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop on how to lose weight by mastering your inner game. Diets never worked for me long term, and if you're like 95% of the rest of the human race, they haven't worked long term for you either. Every week, I'll give you tools, techniques, and resources you need to actually succeed in using the power of your mind to lose weight. And I can't wait to teach you another mental secret, so let's dive right in. Well, hello, everybody. How are you? I've been spending the day with my son, who just got his braces off today, and he also had a doctor's appointment. And I thought, you know what? Instead of having him go back and forth to school, I'm just going to spend the day with him. And we're just taking a quick break today before I spend some more time with him. And then tonight, my daughter has a holiday performance, and I'm really excited to see her performance this evening. So we've got some fun things happening. Tomorrow night, my son, he's started playing trumpet, and he's got his school performance. So got lots of really fun things coming up with the holidays. So something I know a lot of you are thinking about and dealing with right now is, how do you cope with overeating during the holiday season? How do you stop eating to cope with holiday stress? And if you are finding yourself in the midst of the holidays or in the midst of a lot of stress, today I want to show you what coping actually is and help you see what's really going on behind your eating as a way to cope. So many people come to me and say, I'm just trying to cope. I'm just trying to get through the holidays. And so I want to talk today a little bit about, what is coping? What is getting through or trying to get through? If we think about what is coping, we see that coping has a feeling attached to it. We feel the need to cope. And why do we feel this need to cope? Because we feel an overwhelm of stress, an overwhelm of activity, an overwhelm of to-dos. This time of year, oftentimes we have more to-dos. We have more end of year activities, like I was saying with the kids. We have more things going on in terms of events and parties and things happening. We have more things going on in terms of how we want to celebrate our holidays, what we want to do, and then making some plans around those. We also can have more presents and gifts that we want to purchase for friends, for teachers, for loved ones, for business associates and whatnot. So all of this together creates an added level of holiday to-do items. And so when I hear people telling me that they're turning to food because they have all these holiday to-do items, then what that tells me is that for many of you who probably can relate to this, you're turning to food as a way to help you navigate, to help you feel more calm, more relaxed, to get through any of the holiday discomfort that you're feeling. So that tells me that you're trying to feel more comfortable with the stress that you're feeling. So if you notice that when you feel stress, you tend to turn to food, then today's a great opportunity for you to begin to look at this. What's so bad about stress? What is stress? Stress is a feeling. It's thoughts of to-do items that make you feel a certain way. Now, we know that when you experience stress, it is something that you experience personally because your stress is unique to you. Somebody else's stress is unique to them. And when Let's say I put a friend next to you who has the same to-do items. They may think it's just really easy to tackle, or they may think it's much more challenging or much more quote unquote stressful for them to handle. So that tells us that stress is the circumstance of events. Events are just events. To do items are just to do items. It's our thoughts about those to do items that creates a feeling inside of our body that is either positive or negative, and that makes us want to feel like we can cope and handle it and manage that feeling. Or it's a feeling that we want to escape from, run away from, not feel. So I want you to just think for a moment, how do you experience stress? How do you feel it in your body? When it builds up, do you turn to food? And how do you manage your stress? Do you have strategies to help you, especially during this time of year, to manage the stress? Do you write things down? Do you make to-do lists? Do you ask for support and help from others in your family? What did you do to mitigate some of these to-do items so that it feels easier on your body, easier on your mind? Because turning to food is not going to support you long term. It feels immediate. It is immediate. Oh, I'm so stressed out. I've got so many to-do lists. I've got so many to-do items. Let me eat. So at least in the moment, I don't have to feel the discomfort of all the to-do items. But that discomfort is a choice. You have a choice of feeling discomfort or just knowing that they're to do items that you're going to get done and check off little by little by little. So I want you to think right now of your to do items. The to do items that you have in your life right now. And just notice how that feels in your body. Does it make you feel tight and tense inside of your body? Or do you feel relaxed and calm? You have an opportunity to transform the to do items into a more relaxing and enjoyable feeling. Because when you get stressed like this, it changes your physical chemistry in your body. It has you tense up. It has you hold in. It changes your physical body and it makes the holiday season difficult on you. So I want you to explore, what if you could let go of the worry and check off a few of these items every single day? What if you focused on the things that you're going to get done that's doable and realistic for the day and let the worry go? Let's say you had 3 events coming up for the evening and you have a whole lot of thoughts like, how am I going to get everybody ready? How am I going to feed everybody? What am I going to do between one event and the other? How am I going to get back in time? What if I'm late? What if my phone drains its battery? We can put a lot of stressors in that are not even currently happening. And many of you are doing that. You're putting all these stressors into your life that don't need to be there. What if you stopped worrying about all the what ifs and just showed up for the event? And if your phone happens to drain its battery, it's okay. Somebody else has it recorded that you can ask. What if all those stressors, all that overthinking could get dissipated just by allowing your mind to be in the moment, to show up for the event and tick off the tasks that you want to get done for the day, and then spend that time instead of coping and navigating the stress of the holiday season, yes, being in action, and yes, being calm and relaxed, and finding some relaxed feelings that don't lead you down the pathway to tighten up and turn to food. Because when you turn to food and overeat and overconsume, it actually creates more stress and more frustration and more upset. And then that creates more tension inside of you. And it's this vicious circle of I'm just trying to cope and get through. But when that feeling of coping and just trying to get through, that is a powerless energy. And you have so much power to change, to transform, and to work with the busy tasks that you have for the day. So I want to encourage you to ask yourself, am I managing my emotions in a way where I will feel so much better throughout the holiday season? Or am I managing how I feel, stressing me out, making me feel out of control where I want to turn to food and not feel my feelings? This is where you begin to change. This is where you begin to turn the tides. This is where you get to see what's working and what's not working and choose to feel differently about the to-do items and tasks that you have on your plate right now. And you can do that without turning to food, without having food numb you out or change your state. You can do that by simply telling yourself, I got this. I'm showing up for this event. I'm doing the best I can. And here are 3 things that I'm doing today on my to do list to move me forward. And that is it. But when you turn to food and tell yourself, I'm just trying to cope, I'm just dealing with the stress, I need this because I had such a stressful day, it actually isn't true. It's actually a lie that you're telling yourself. You can cope, you can manage your stress. Food is not going to help you with that in any sense of the word or in any way. So if you enjoy this mental weight loss work, you're going to love my free course and my membership community, where this week we are doing incredible work around the power of 60 seconds. We're working with our inner dialogue to look at 60 seconds, which is all your brain needs to rewire itself to slim down. And we're practicing doing some pretty cool work this week around 60 seconds. So if you would like to join us inside of the membership community or take my free weight loss course, I would love to have you, and I will put those links in the show notes. All right, everybody, have an amazing day. Talk to you soon. Bye.